a short bite really, Ambassador, but for the context and the strategic importance of the visit, how would you describe what is clearly a state visit?
Thank you very much for having me. I think this is hugely geopolitical important, really. This is of great geopolitical importance. I cannot imagine a more geopolitically important visit that's happened in the recent times. And that is because I think we have definitively shifted from a unipolar order to a multipolar world order. It's messy. It's very, very, shall I say, full of powers trying to jostle with each other. But the fact is, power is more widely distributed today than it was, let us say, 10 years ago. That, I think, is the context for the visit. But within the context, I think there's a lot of subtle geopolitical signaling that is, I think, crucial for viewers to understand. The first signaling I think India wants to do is, notwithstanding a judgment by the International Criminal Court against President Putin, notwithstanding the fact that there are sanctions on Russia from Europe, and notwithstanding the tenuous relationship that United States has with Russia, India wants to receive President Putin on a state visit. That's the first signal. It's very clear that we will do what is in our interest. The second thing I think that India is seeking to do is that we do have issues with United States when it comes to trade. And therefore, one of the obvious objectives of this visit will be to de-risk our exports. So we will be looking at export opportunities in Russia, not just for our garments, but also for shrimps, for textiles, for pharma products, all of which have had some issues in the Western market. So we are also trying to diversify, a goal that was made clear by the Commerce Minister some months ago. Last but not least, I think, is really the defense issue, on which I think India has been trying to diversify. But the more we diversify, the more I get the sentiment that some of the Russian offers are impossible to ignore by India. If Russia is able to offer full transfer of technology and offer to us state-of-the-art aircraft, state-of-the-art missiles, joint production and co-development and co-owning, then I think it'll be a situation where India will depend on defense to a great extent on Russia in this uncertain world. So all in all, to cut a long story short, and I don't want to take my co-panelists' time, but just to say that all eyes are on India. You are absolutely right. But geopolitical experts like me will be looking at the body language, will be looking at the outcome document of this visit, and will very closely look at reactions, particularly from United States and Europe. All the others are fine. They will make the usual boilerplate statements. But I think the reaction from the US and reaction from Europe will be important. There will also be the message on Ukraine. And I will be very interested to know if that figures in the joint statement or not.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.